downtown Minneapolis. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week of film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that near...
Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Packers are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move on.
And we'll get about 5.
What's down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
5. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Hey, check that. Ready?
Here's our first carry for their running back, and he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Right back to him on first down. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now. Go, Reed. Go. Let's go. Ready?
They'll stick with him again. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
19 tight. 19. Come on. Set.
He'll look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Packers will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Vikings offense going to take over now for the second time. They had the interception on that opening drive. It only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd and 10.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now give on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago. It's a part of their victory. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Quick throw, taken in. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's right side and brought in by Williams.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Force 3rd down.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on 3rd down. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it. a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, loose past the 35. Inside the 10. And he is gone. 99 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got over the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Go, check. Go, check. Go.
Drive will start on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Tom Kirkcraft was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. To return is Pearsall. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat. Here we go. Check. Go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st down.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Now it is 1st and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football.
Cut. Ready.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. as we are ready to get back underway. To the goal line and in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his third touchdown catch this year. A try here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Packers are on top. It's now 10-7.
Packers 10, Vikings 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. There's Jefferson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain
They'll
of
get
11.
11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. Now a give up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
Last play
second
went the
and
wrong
12.
way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Forced out left. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
First catch for him on
yards.
the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down.
The defender has to do a better
First
job
and
here,
10
Mike,
at
of
the
getting
26-yard
depth. He
line.
wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Third down, 3 to go. Throwing again is McCarthy. That is caught. And he's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 4th touchdown of the year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. And it goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
The second down throw is incomplete.
The biggest biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 13 yards on that pass play. First down,
a gain of 13 yards. First down, Green Bay.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll try to set up the screen here. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
To the left side, he finds Kraft. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
13 yards. First down, Green Bay.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll get that into the hands of Williams.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, he'll throw. There's a short one caught by Kraft. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
First down, Packers.
Let's go.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks.
Complete to Dontavian Wicks. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Vikings 7-yard line.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. This one off the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
First down.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
for the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield.
He's got his big tight end, Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point is good. And the Packers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Pearsall going to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. Here's 2nd and 2.
Jefferson. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd
From
and 2.
the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Rashawn Gary gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On 4th down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. He'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle. That's Kraft. He's got it.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
They'll look to throw. Pass caught. It's Golden. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's good.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Packers going to use their final timeout now as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. 3rd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds and stopped the clock as well.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Pearsall going to return it. And he's going to take this all the way back. 80 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back from the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
To the locker room as the kick's away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter.
Will Riker to kick off.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Packers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second down, they need 7.
Up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. They'll bring this up to the 22. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
It's a gain
Third down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Putting the tight end in motion. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. 13 third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll complete that to his fullback. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Pass caught right side by Kraft. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Ready, ready, go. Viking.
Back to throw. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll look to throw again. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And the Packers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Packers first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go. Set. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18
Contact
Cardinal.
up front. Did they get one of the
Neutral zone
defenders to
infraction.
jump?
Defense.
Third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down. Taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Here's 3rd and 2. To throw, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 15 yards through the air. First down, Minnesota.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
And 7.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Run down at the 23-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to be 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready? Right there, right there.
Now a run on 1st down. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Ready up. Here we go. Set. 70.
They'll look to set up the screen here. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to the ground after the penalty, and they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackles behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
Ready? Like it. Ready?
They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4th.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially,
and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Packers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Packers have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Pearsall going to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
25-yard line.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
1st
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gains.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple, and now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. A high throw over the middle that's taken in. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
First down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
14 yards.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. One goes for 14 yards and a first down.
10 at the 25-yard
All right,
line.
this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They'll drop to throw. To the outside, he's got Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
10 yards to go.
19.
To the air once more is McCarthy. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Vikings. Important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Packers offense getting set to get back to work. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready? Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Because those offensive linemen, they can't help it.
That's time out for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's a short one, caught by Kraft. Packers going to use their final timeout now. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
They come up for 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Packers. 1st and 10.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Let's go. Let's go.
Back to the air one more time. To the left side, he finds Kraft.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face.